Hey loves, trust you're doing good. Welcome to my channel today. If it's your first time seeing this pretty face, my name is Janelle and I am so excited you're watching this video right now. Okay, I do movie reviews, movie recommendations, and I vlog when I go out. A lot of wedding vlogs, but welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Today I'll talk about the movie Damsel. Let's get into the review. Welcome back, guys. Now, Damsel is a fantasy drama, and also I would also say it is an adventure drama. Okay, and it's about 1 hour. The runtime is about 1 hour and 50 minutes, which is a good time. Yes, the producer of this movie is Joe Roth, Jeff Kirschenbaum, and Chris Castaldi. Now, featuring a lead actor, Elodie. This movie is directed by Juan Carlos, okay, and written by Dan Mazel, okay. The cast is Millie Bobby, who acted as Elodie, a strong and amazing woman. All right, Nick Robinson, Robin Wright, Angela Bassett, and we have Brooke Carter. Okay, we also have Ray Winstone. These are not all the actors, of course. There's so many more people in this movie. I can't call all their names. This movie review is going to be so long if I call all of their names. Okay, now this movie is on Netflix. It came on Netflix on the 8th of March 2024. Okay, the acting is good. The cinematic view is amazing. I loved it. As you all know, I do a brief recap, not a spoiler. I'm not going to tell you all the action. I'm just going to tell you why you need to see this movie. Okay, now Elodie is the main actor of this movie. Elodie has a baby sister who is about 15 years old, right? And they were very broke. Like in their kingdom, they were very broke. Like it's, you guys know this, you know, this kind of setting, like there's a palace and then there's a kingdom, right? So that's it. And then Elodie's parents did not have money. Elodie lived with her baby sister, her stepmom, and her father. They didn't have money. In fact, it was said that the next season they were all going to die of famine. Like they were not having, they didn't have food, they didn't have anything, right? So this amazingly rich family, this rich queen, sent for Elodie to be a wife to her son, the prince of that community, right? They were very rich. And I'll quickly give you a backstory. The king of that rich kingdom went on a mission in a cave and then killed 3 daughters of a talking dragon, right? And this dragon took out that king and took out the men that were with him, but the dragon wasn't satisfied. The dragon was requesting for daughters of the king. So how was this going to be done? The queen was deceiving the dragon by getting girls to get married to her son, mixing their blood together to make the dragon feel like this is from them. And they were killing girls. Do you get it? They were supposed to send 3 girls down that dungeon. We were left with 3 girls to be thrown into the dungeon. And Elodie, I think Elodie was supposed to be the last one. Elodie got married to the prince. In fact, she came with the family. Elodie was not, she wasn't even really interested in this kingdom because she didn't want it to look like they were interested in their money. But she saw the prince and she liked him. And then they got married, and then her family had to go back to where they came from. And Elodie was left with this prince, his mom, and the remaining people from the kingdom. And guess what? Guess what, guys? Oh my goodness. They threw Elodie down in this dungeon and she was suffering. She was suffering. She had to fight her way to escape. There were a lot of action. Elodie was in this dungeon trying to escape, and she realized that there were so many other girls who had been thrown into this place before her. Now she made it to the top of the mountain where she was supposed to escape. She saw she saw like the complete skeleton of the previous princess who was supposed to escape but couldn't because there was no way. There was no way to escape. It was high up in the mountain, nothing to step on. How do you want to escape? Now this dragon came and then was trying to eat Elodie, and then apparently Elodie's dad came back for her. Thank goodness. But he met his death in this cave. Guess what? When Elodie successfully left this cave, the queen of that kingdom knew that she was out because the dragon was angry, spitting fire almost everywhere, and then she went straight for Elodie's baby sister, and she threw, in fact she wanted to do the same thing she did with Elodie, cut the prince to put the blood together. The prince was not in support because this is just a child, and then she did it. She cut herself, cut the girl, put the blood together, threw her down the dungeon. And guess what? Because it was just a child, she couldn't fight the dragon. Elodie had to go back. I'm very sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to the rest of this video, but yes, I'm definitely going to complete this story for you guys. So Elodie had to go back to the cave. She went back to save her baby sister. Of course, the dragon was with her baby sister already, so she looked for a way to distract the dragon, and her baby sister was left alone, right? So she looked for a cave that was burnt, and then she annoyed the dragon to spit fire at her, and then this dragon spat fire and she ran away immediately, and the fire got back to the dragon. She just wanted to hurt the dragon so she could tell the dragon the whole truth, right? Behind people coming from different communities and their blood being mixed together with the royals, the royalty blood, the royal blood, and then the dragon perceives them as royalty. And then she was able to narrate all of this to the dragon because the dragon was calm and hurt. And the dragon was like, okay, I think this is the end of me. But back in the cave, there were these worms, these light worms that used to heal. Elodie used them to heal her leg. And then she got those worms, healed the dragon, and went back to the community. And this dragon took out everybody, including the prince and the queen. It was really a good watch. Okay, for acting I would say a 9 over 10. For the movie cinematic view I would say an 8 over 10. The movie in general I would give it an 8 over 10. It was a good watch for me. The timing, the runtime was really good, and yes, you should watch it. Thank you so much for watching till this time, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye bye.